Alrighty guys, so in this video we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of an update on Ecommerce Empire Builders. This one has been been in the making for a little while now, but the reason why you're looking at this video in the first place is probably because you're looking to make some kind of money online, and in this economy I definitely don't blame you. So real quick before we get into this, I just want to share with you what has worked for me, and maybe it'll be of interest to you. But basically what I did was a few years ago, 5 or 6 years ago actually, I built this website with my dad, and we wound up ranking it into the #1 spot on Google for the main keyword. So you can see like right over here. The reason why this #1 spot's so important is because when people are looking to get stuff done around their house, they go to Google and they'll pick the first 1, 2, or even 3 spots because those are the most authoritative spots, generally speaking. You're not going to go pick on somebody from page 10 of Google, right? It's always the 1, 2, or 3 spots. So then when they click on it, they'll go to the website, which you can see here, and it looks pretty solid. It's nothing special, but it has everything needed, including this phone number right here, which is the most important part, because when they call it, it doesn't go to me. It actually goes to a contractor we're partnered with who actually takes on the calls and gives us a little sliver of the action. Now, I won't spend too much more time talking about it. If you want to learn more about it, go ahead and click this link right here. I'll put it in the description for you down below. But now let's go ahead and jump back into Ecommerce Empire Builders. So these guys, I mean, if you want to talk about like reputation management, marketing, all the different channels of which that flows, they did a really good job. But they are now in hot water with the FTC and loads of customers. This is a great example of essentially of just showing how bad the space actually is as a whole, because right now they're, as of September 20th to 24, they've been put on a temporary receiver to assume full control of Empire Holdings, its business operations. We'll get into FTC stuff here in a second, but guys like this, I mean, full website. They had a YouTube channel with a decent presence here at one point. I mean, 90,000 subscribers, but you can't really see their videos anymore. If you try clicking over to their Instagram like I have, you get, sorry, this page isn't available. You can go over to their Trustpilot and you still see, 4.9, 5-star reviews, right? Like 4.9 out of 5. And you think like, I mean, and these are reviews even after the shutdown occurred, right? And the problem is like, if you go over to the 1 stars, they're talking about, deleting their bad review. There was a $10,000 done for you package and it didn't work out. $1,000 here. Just, things that the FTC definitely had to get involved for, right? All these just bad reviews. So, let's see what the last one said there. $1,000, yeah. If you go over to the FTC, you'll actually see the summary of the case right here. So basically, the FTC has charged a business opportunity scheme with falsely claiming to help customers build an AI-powered e-commerce empire by participating in its training programs that cost almost $2,000, or by buying the done-for-you online storefront for tens of thousands of dollars. The scheme, known as Ecommerce Empire Builders, claims consumers can potentially make millions of dollars, but the FTC's complaint alleges those profits fail to materialize. As a result of the FTC's complaint, a federal court issued a temporary halting the scheme and putting it under the control of a receiver. The FTC's case against the scheme is ongoing and will be decided by a federal court. There was a PDF over here that kind of detailed it, just in writing with everything, right? You have the summary of the case here. Defendants falsely promised consumers will earn $10,000 per month. Now, you guys are seeing that and you're like, oh, well, like, don't they have fine print? That's what I've been trying to tell you guys, is because of the way that they're doing marketing, and they're like, yeah, hey, I made all this money. Not saying that you're going to make it, but look at all this stuff over here, the girls, the Lambos, the yachts, all this stuff, right? It is implied marketing, and it is something that seriously needs to get cracked down on. And it looks like they're just going to kind of be the example to be made. Yeah, I could even make millions of dollars. In truth, the promised profits never materialize, and defendants enrich themselves while leaving their clients with failed businesses that generate little, if any, profit. Defendants' income representations about their business opportunities and self-study programs are false or unsubstantiated, which is freaking crazy. When selling their business opportunities, defendants use non-disparagement clauses in their form contracts that prohibit virtually all communications or statements about the defendants which violate the Consumer Review Fairness Act. Defendants also fail to provide required statements and disclosure documents when selling their business opportunities as required by the Business Opportunity Rule. Since 21, they've deceived them out of $14.3 million. Yeah, it's just nuts. I encourage you guys to go ahead and take a look at this if you can, because honestly, this is going to be the first of like many, realistically. Let's see. Defendants also advertise and market their business opportunities on Instagram and TikTok. Defendants' Instagram account had 4,043 posts, 118,000 followers, drives more traffic to their website. The TikTok profile claims about AI-powered e-commerce business, and at the top of their Instagram profile, a link to their website next to the emoji of a flying stack of money. Let's see. Wow. So now it's getting into the testimonials. Yeah, I mean, I encourage you guys to go take a look. What's being documented here, I think it's awesome that actual screenshots are being pulled just to kind of display, because, again, like you'll notice this with all the different gurus we talk about on this channel, right, is they follow the same cookie cutter template for all of their marketing, all of their funnels, all of their websites. It all looks the same. And that's just why this space, realistically, it needs a reality check. There's too many, there's just not enough checks and balances. You have people, ducking and dodging certain rules, certain language loopholes that deceive people into spending these thousands of dollars with no intention of actually giving their money back. And Ecommerce Empire Builders, for the longest time, was a staple in the industry, right? People were like, okay, well, yeah, that's fake, but these guys are legit. This is I guess the only way it's a little bit different from Ascend Ecom is Ascend Ecom, like, they didn't actually have any kind of like program or coaching or whatever. At least Ecom Empire Builders did have like a coaching aspect, but you really do get in the sketchy zone when you start doing the done for you stuff, because then you're paying people for results that cannot actually be delivered. That'd be like going to a shop for your car, telling a guy, hey, this needs fixed. You pay him to fix it, and then they give you the car back, demand you pay them, and then your car's not actually working, right? I mean, that's kind of exactly what's going on here. And it happens with a lot of different programs besides just this. So it's like, recognize these signs, recognize these templates, recognize the marketing, recognize the scripts, because it's all the same, you guys. But yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and make that update video. If you have any questions or want to dive into it, go ahead, drop them down in the comments below. If you like the video, go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.